Night and day, it rained the whole day till on Sunday. I'm waiting for a shining day. Might be singing
20 big fluffy dog breeds that were made to snuggle. If you're looking to adopt a dog, there's nothing better than one of the big fluffy dog breeds. Studies show that physical connection with your pup is good for you, relieving stress and actually lowering blood pressure, and really, is it any wonder? After all, some of these super huggable hounds are so large dog breeds, it's almost like cuddling a human. But unlike human companions, they're covered head to toe in soft, fuzzy fluff. The Bernese Mountain Dog, Samoyed, and Chow Chow are all big, fluffy dog breeds. Even one of the Drummond dogs, Presley the German Shepherd, are represented in this list. And a lot of the cuddling canines on our list of fluffy dogs are highly intelligent herding dogs, making them perfect companions whether you're at home or on the range. Many of these breeds also come from cold climates, including Siberian Huskies, Alaskan Malamutes, Tibetan Mastiffs, and Saint Bernards, which is great news if you do, too. Their thick coats were made to withstand that winter wonderland weather. So take a peek at our list and then plan accordingly if you're thinking about adopting one of these beauties. Chances are good that a dog of this kind will require some significant, regular grooming. But just think of all the love you'll receive in return. Number 1. Old English Sheepdog. This big, shaggy bundle of love is neither especially old, the breed only dates to about the late 1700s, making them young for canines, nor only English, they may actually have Russian and European bloodlines. But he is a famously friendly, enthusiastic pup perfect for life as a family dog. You may seldom see his eyes, but brush the Old English Sheepdog thoroughly a few times a week to keep that long, beautiful coat knot free and you'll have a best bud for life. Number 2. Newfoundland. Want a sweet and soulful very good boy that's also a superior swimmer? A Newfie is the doggo for you. With a water-resistant coat, massive lung capacity and webbed toes, this Canadian breed made its mark as a shipboard dog that could be counted on to perform daring sea rescues in the frigid Atlantic. The noble Newfoundland, which can reach 150 pounds, has a tendency to seriously shed and occasionally drool, making grooming at least once a week a must. Number 3. Samoyed. These sociable smarties hail from Siberia, so if you live in a hot climate this might not be the canine companion for you. Literally bred to be cuddlers, their humans have long huddled up against them to keep warm on frozen Arctic nights. Samis are deeply social dogs. They typically don't do well without their people, so be prepared to spend lots of time playing with and petting this pack-oriented poochie. Make a good daily brushing a part of the routine, because they shed no matter the season. Number 4. Saint Bernard. Famed for a leading role in the old family film, Beethoven, the Saint Bernard is also recognized as a literal lifesaver thanks to his history rescuing travelers lost in Europe's snowy Alps. Understanding, patient and placid, these very large love bugs, which can weigh more than 180 pounds and stand some 30 inches high, are great for a household with small children. They're shedding machines, but weekly brushing will help. Number 5. Great Pyrenees. This noble beastie was bred to guard sheep on the remote European mountain range from which it takes its name, so expect a dog that's at least a bit independent-natured and stubborn when training. They're also courageous and calm, and always ready to defend home and hearth with their powerful bodies, which can easily reach more than 100 pounds and upwards of 32 inches tall. Equally powerful is their annual spring shedding that makes way for their summer coats, so be ready for the fur to fly. You can help manage it with weekly brushing sessions. Number 6. Borzoi. Tall and slender as a runway model, this aristocratic hound once chased wolves for the entertainment of royals in pre-revolution Russia. Nowadays, Borzois can still reach speeds of 40 miles per hour and require strenuous daily exercise, so potential owners should ideally have a fenced property with ample room for this calm, slightly aloof dog to zoom. You will probably need to comb your Borzoi every day to detangle and uncurl those long locks, if, of course, you can catch him. Number 7. Bernese Mountain Dog. With his silky coat and big, powerful body, the Bernese Mountain Dog must have looked impressive indeed, herding cattle and pulling milk carts on the Swiss farms where he originated. Whether in the field or with the fam, this is one hard worker still happiest with a job to do, even if it's just accompanying you on a long walk. Affectionate and loving, they also boast brains to go along with that brawn, so use a light touch when training, and brush that thick, double coat weekly. Number 8. Siberian Husky. They may look like more mischievous wolves, but huskies were actually developed by the Asiatic Chukchi people for use as shed dogs, a gig they retain in the north to this day. Their endurance and running ability is the stuff of legend. Their humans should be able to run them in a secure space at least a couple of times a week. Otherwise, these fluffy charmers with the striking eyes are easy to keep, needing a good brushing just about as often as they are exercised. Number 9. Golden Retriever. There's a reason Goldens have long been one of America's favorite Fidos, and that's because in reality they are just as devoted, affable and affectionate as their reputation would lead you to believe they are. Bred in the Scottish Highlands as bird dogs, they are intelligent lovers of life that enjoy nothing more than a good swim or a game of fetch. And that gorgeous golden coat, it's hard to believe, but it only requires attention about once a week to stay shiny and soft. Number 10. Tibetan Mastiff. Not much is known about the origins of this dog, other than it has been the guardian of the Himalayas for thousands of years. Of imposing size and bulk, they can reach 26 inches tall and more than 100 pounds, with a strength to match. Tibetan Mastiffs have a serene, but sweet attitude when with family members. They blow out their coats annually in a major shedding session, but the rest of the year only need to brush once a week. Number 11. German Shepherd. German Shepherds boast a beautifully thick double coat that can be plenty fluffy, depending on its length, and should be brushed a few times a week. As Ree can attest, they are also whip-smart, courageous and unfailingly loyal, traits that earned them jobs in police and military canine units across the world. At home, German Shepherds are gentle and steady, though they can be a bit reserved. Number 12. Rough Collie. Forever to be recognized and adored as the lassie dog from movies and television, Rough Collies have long, luxuriant coats that ripple in the breeze as they run. Which, as a herding dog of great energy, they will need to do for about an hour every day. You won't have to brush all that gorgeous fur more than about once a week, though. In return for the attention you'll have a deeply devoted, intelligent pup that is an ideal addition to families with even small children. Number 13. Alaskan Malamute. Unlike huskies, the Alaskan Malamute actually is descended from the wolves they look like, in this case the domesticated animals that crossed the Bering Strait into North America some 4,000 years ago. Impressed, you should be. These sled dogs are not only extremely strong, loving and loyal, they have a thick, waterproof double coat you'll definitely want to run your fingers through. It comes at a price, however. Alaskan Malamutes need to brush daily with a pin brush and metal comb to avoid mats, which can lead to health problems like hot spots. Number 14, Akita. Akitas may not be big fans of other dogs, but boy oh boy, do they love their people. Designated a national natural monument in their native Japan, they represent protection, health and even happiness. This is another breed recognized for their steadfast nature. Akitas also have a thick double coat, but they don't really shed except for biannual blowouts, when it comes out in clumps. Brush them more frequently then, other than that, once a week will do. Number 15, Chow Chow. You will probably need to comb your borzoi every day to detangle and uncurl those long locks, if, of course, you can catch him. They aren't naturally the biggest cuddlers, but instead somewhat aloof. Socializing them well and early is critical, so is grooming them at least twice a week, paying attention to the eyes and ears, too. Number 16, Leonberger. If you are lucky enough to be the human of one of these gentle giants, you'll be spending a lot of time grooming them. They require a good brushing every day, and then a more thorough tending to with their various implements, like 3 to 4, once a week, a not inconsiderable job on a dog that can weigh as much as 170 pounds. For all this effort, you'll be rewarded with unlimited affection and an athletic playmate that's nicely laid back when not romping with you. Number 17, Eurasier. With a lineage that includes Chow Chow, Samoyed and Kishand, another very fluffy pooch, it's easy to see where the Eurasier gets his beautiful coat. He only needs to bathe about once a month, and brushed weekly. Likewise, this newer breed sports an easygoing personality and is known for being loving, level-headed and intelligent. The Eurasier, whose name reflects his European and Asian heritage, typically forges close ties with his human family, so this is not a dog that can be kept outside. Number 18, Standard Poodle. Poodles come in various sizes, but the largest can reach 70 pounds or more. And when their coats are kept long and brushed out, pound for pound, few pups are more poofy than a poodle. But all those clouds of hair take some time and energy to maintain. A full-coated poodle must be brushed and combed daily down to the skin, or nasty matting will occur. Poodles are famously smart, athletic and make great additions to families with little ones. Number 19, Briard. This breed has not only been rounding up but also guarding sheep in northern France for more than 1,000 years, and that's no shaggy dog story. Like most herders, Briards are spirited, mega bright and industrious, and take well to training. Groom them several times weekly down to the skin with a pin brush and undercoat rake to keep shedding under control. Number 20, Bouvier des Flanders. Large and in charge, this European cattle herding dog, which dates back to medieval times, is a basically pleasant-natured pooch. Train and social him early to prevent overprotectiveness, and he will make for a wonderful family dog, as long as you take care of his coat, which needs brushing a couple times a week. Use a pin brush and large comb, and plan on getting him professional trimmed at least yearly. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.